As we would say in the 90s, it's Veda time. What's up, VIPs? Derek here, back with another video where it's all about helping you discover life after sight loss. On this channel, we do product reviews, life advice, encouragement, how-tos, and so much more. So if you're new here and that sounds good to you, consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss another single video. And if you are a child of the 90s, you got that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers reference. We are continuing doing SSSVEDA, or SVEDA as some people have been calling it. It stands for Vlog Every Day in April, and it has been a lot of fun doing this so far. If you haven't checked it out, go back over all the different days, lots of different things happening, and we're heading into the home stretch now, just a few more videos to go. But today on the calendar, it asks the question, what do you miss, or what is nostalgic about the pre-smartphone era? So I'm of two minds about this, so let me give you one answer and then I'll give you the other based on my vision impairment. I lost my sight in 2001. So before that, I was sighted, completely sighted, no visual problems whatsoever. And I'm a child of the 90s. I love the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love all that good stuff. And I can remember the 90s when we weren't connected constantly. And it was a great feeling because you could go, you could play, you came home when the street lights came on. If you had to call somebody, you used the home phone and you called the landline, and if they didn't answer, well, they didn't answer, and you might have left a message on the answering machine with the tape. Remember the tape, you know, there's like that little bitty thing. I used to have like a little tape recorder that used those tapes, and so I'd pop that in and mess with it anyways. And so you weren't connected constantly. And it wasn't necessarily a bad thing because not everything was at a critical point of emergent, I need to get in touch with you now. Like, it was like, well, if it's not important, you won't get in touch with me. You know, like, it's got to be super important. If somebody died, you found out how to get in touch with the person. Other than that, you were just like, well, I'll see him when I see him. Now it's almost like I got to text him now. I got to send a Facebook message. I got to tweet him. I got to get a hold of him right now. If I don't get a hold of him right now, it's going to end. And the person finally is like, what did you need?
I just needed to know if you wanted this from the store.
Are you kidding me with this?
Do I miss that time? Actually, I do a little bit, yeah. I mean, I miss that whole thing. Now look, I can get lost in the rant of nostalgia, and people, you know, my age and older are like, yeah, them good old days. Look, there are some great benefits to that, but I do love the smartphone era as well. So I miss that, I'm nostalgic of that, but transfer over now that I'm visually impaired, I love the smartphone era. I remember when cell phones came out and I was visually impaired, I couldn't use the cell phone, at least not to its full advantage. I could obviously dial the numbers and, you know, answer the phone, but when smartphones started coming around and smarter phones and then the iPhone and Android and all that stuff, it was like I started to miss out. But now, with accessibility the way it is, with all the new advances in technology, I love the smartphone era. I love it because I have access to things just like sighted people do. So yeah, I am nostalgic about the pre-smartphone days and watching the Power Rangers and playing with my friends outside and all that sort of thing. But I love the fact that we're in this smartphone era now where I, as a visually impaired person, have access to things just like everybody else does as well. So it's a balance between the two. Maybe, just maybe, I should put my smartphone down just a little bit more, and that would help me recapture the magic of the nostalgic era. However, I think I'm just gonna go watch the Power Rangers some more because it's on Netflix now, and hey, who doesn't love a good Power Rangers TV show, right? So my question today is, what about you? Do you remember the quote, good old days pre-smartphone, and how did you like it back then? Were you visually impaired back then? Were you sighted back then? Or do you love the smartphone era? Like, are you so excited about technology and so forth? Where do you fall on this? Let me know in the comments below. Hey, if you like this video, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up, share it with somebody you know, and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss another single video. And until next time, remember, sight loss isn't the end, it's just the beginning. My name's Derek Daniel from lifeaftersightloss.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Go, go, Power Rangers! By the way, if you're a child of the 90s, you gotta tell me that the Green Ranger was your favorite Ranger, right? I mean, who didn't love the Green Ranger? I mean, Tommy Kane was whipping butt. I mean, you knew that guy was a serious martial artist, right? I mean, that dude was serious. Not only that, I think he's played like 8 different Rangers, and he's been in like the most episodes out of all. You loved the Green Ranger. Hey, if you love the Green Ranger, give this video a big thumbs up because he was awesome. Rant over. Green Ranger for life.